Hey guys, I just wanted to talk about this, and this was really starting to annoy me. Shitty degrees that people are throwing at me. It's like, I walk on my campus, I see this shit every fucking day. I see this, and it's starting to grind on me. I asked them, what degree are you majoring in? And they said, oh, I'm majoring in dog shit. Okay, look, these are the ones that are really the ones that bother me. English, psychology, and I'll save the third one for last. English, this one is bothering me the fuck out of me. It's like, I can't stand this one. It's like, people are just going, they tell me the same shit. Oh, I want to be an English major because I'm really good. I feel like I'm really good at writing, and that I'm really passionate about it. I'm just like, look, you idiot. What you can do with a degree with English, the first thing that people see is just like, you could be a teacher. That's really the main goal of what you could really do with that shit. Another thing too, is that you could become a writer, alright? But here's the thing, you don't need to have a degree to be a fucking writer. You don't. You realize how many famous authors there are that have not even stepped foot into a university? I mean, look at Mein Kampf. That is the best. Fuck, man. That one's gonna get me flagged. That shit's, I don't know. No, it's like they're so dumb with that shit. It's like, okay, look over here. I went to this website. You watching camera guy? Which is basically me, so. This website is called www.sellyoursoul.com. And the first thing I asked it was just like, jobs with English degree. One of them was a social media community manager. Basically, this job is part marketing and editorial and communications and part branding. It's great for outgoing people with strong communication skills, for example, English degree and humanity majors. But here's the key thing. Humanity majors. You don't even need a fucking English degree to do this shit. And this was one of the things I said you could do with the English degree. But you don't even need to have an English degree to fucking do this shit. You really don't. That's dumb. And I'll post all the links into the description. I will make sure you guys get this information. Another one, it's like, oh my god, it's just, that one's just so dumb to me. It's like, really think. And I hear a lot of people tell me this. Another one is psychology. Before I start this, I realize I'm gonna need a lot of flack from people that are going to tell me psychology is a very important thing because psychiatrists, psychologists, therapists, whatever you categorize yourself in, is the fact that they're important because they help people and do all this shit. And yes, I'm not harping on that. There is a need for that. There is a service that they're doing that is good. My problem is the amount of shit that they go through trying to get the fucking degree. Look, I feel like they should just have a it should be kind of like a trade school. Just dedicate to them train that shit until they get a certificate and then they get a license so that way they can go teach. Not this bullshit. Look, you need a PhD to be a fucking psychiatrist. Be a psychiatrist. It's a psychologist, whatever. You need to do that shit. That's basically what you need to do. Now, look at this. Look at this. You need to look at this. This is fucking ridiculous. There are 10 steps and hold on a second. 10 steps. Psychologistlicense.com. There are 10 steps. Step 6 is completing the fucking degree. You still have to go through another round of training afterwards, after graduation. And shit, it's like, what the fuck? And all that time, you're not working in your degree. At most of the masters, you can enter in some internships, but you're not getting paid. You're not. That's still just more training. All that shit, all that time you spent, and all that, you gotta understand with college, you're taking other classes too. You're not just taking strictly psychology. That's what I'm saying, like, you might as well just purely train in that, get the certificate, and then it should be done. That's how it should be. But no, you gotta go through all that bullshit, gotta go through all those fucking loans. It's gonna be fucking stupid. And all that time, you're not really working in your field. You're wasting time that you could have been spent doing another field, what could have already been done. Alright? And look, now, here's the thing, and I'm not harping about the service. I'm also not harping about the pay. That is $72,000 per year. That's annual. That's really good. But here's the thing. 35 high-paying jobs without a degree, specifically BA, also without an AA too. This is from Business Insider. Again, I'll post the links in the description below. Subway and streetcar operator. 2012, 62,000. 62,000. The other one is 72,000. That's only $1,000. That's only a $10,000 difference. Really click that in your head. You're thinking, oh well, $10,000 is a lot. Well, yeah. Guess what? Probably $10,000 is worth the amount of college debt that you have. Maybe even more. At that point, it's like, fuck. I can make more being a street cart operator, and I don't have to go through any bullshit. I just gotta apply, get training, and then done. I'm gonna go start this shit and get paid. What the fuck, man? I bet you the only reason why there's opening for a psychologist, so there's openings, because it takes so fucking long to be one. That's ridiculous. It's like, that's so dumb in my eyes. It's like, and not even that. It's not even the service. Like, same thing with the English teacher. There's a need for that. This psychologist, there's a need for that. But here's the problem. These people are so stupid with the degrees. They feel like, oh, well, I feel like I was really good at listening to people's problems, so it's like, I know what the hell to do. I got this. No, you don't. You think you do, but you're so stupid and narrow-minded that you don't realize that this is a fucking tough thing to do. And then you go into it, and then halfway you probably don't even want to do it anymore. But you can't, because you've dedicated your time, all your time and all your effort and money to do it. It's like, there's no point. No fucking point. Dance and theater. This one bothers me so fucking much on so many fucking levels. I talked to someone who had a friend that was doing the degree, and I told him, what the fuck are they going to be able to do with that degree? What? They say, oh, well, even if there's not much I can name on the top of my head, at least you could teach in it. You could teach in it. Yeah. I could get a degree in dog shit, and I could teach it. That's so stupid. It's like a flock of freaking idiots that are flapping toward me. I could teach it. Jesus Christ. It's like, any degree in the fucking world, of course you could teach it. Here's the biggest problem with this. You're basically dedicating your money and time to a degree in an art that is slowly dying. It's a dying art, and I don't mean to be a fucking jerk. I don't mean to rip in plays and dance and theater. I watch WWE. What is that? It's basically a male fucking soap opera, except guys are body slamming and throwing chairs at each other. That's basically what it is. Now, I'm going to admit that. So it's like, there's an element that goes like, yeah, I can understand why you love it. But in that sense, why even bother getting the degree? Just fucking practice your ass off. Practice your dance skills. Practice your theater skills. Hell, go to YouTube. Post your shit on YouTube. Just post yourself acting, dancing. Just keep getting yourself famous, and then you'll make it. The reason why I harp on these fucking degrees is because they're so dumb. Either one, they realize that, maybe I can put it somewhere on the screen somewhere if I can. Number one, it's like a degree that they get where in reality it doesn't even really need to exist. You just need to practice your ass off. Number two, it's like they get these degrees where it's going to take so much time and money before they can get money. It's not like building up a company where you know it's assurance. It's based on your effort. No, it's based on a certain set of time because of semesters, loans, and all that shit you gotta deal with. That's the reason why that is done. It's like, another thing is make sure the degree is actually obtainable in a certain amount of time that is relative to this universe and the amount of time that you have on this planet. It's like, Jesus Christ, that's about like, I believe getting a PhD is about like 10 years if I can remember correctly, or was that the master's degree? I can't really remember. I don't want to go and look that up because it's going to make me more mad. Anyways, you're spending a lot of that time wasting a lot of your good years, and it's like, what the fuck, man? Another thing too would be, you gotta make sure that you're actually passionate about this degree too. You kind of gotta have all three. And I know people are saying, oh, well, that's kind of like if the plants align. Well, no, you kind of obtain each one of them. Well, not the other one, of course, but mainly 50-50. You kind of gotta weigh it out. It's like, I gotta be passionate about this degree, but at the same time, I gotta make sure, is this degree even practical? If I love dance and theater, that's fine, but it's like, is it really a practical idea to get a degree in it? The reason why I want to mention this is the fact that I'll see a lot of people get these useless fucking degrees. They wonder why they're not making money, or they're not doing anything with it, or they really hate it when they start getting too in depth with it. It's just that reality, and people don't realize is the fact that as times change, people are starting to make money on YouTube. They're using their mind now. They're using their mind with their body to do it. Like guys like Fight Tips and some of these exercise channels. Maybe I'll show pictures of them. I have so many fucking links in this video, it's not even funny, but yeah. The point is that things have changed. Now people are going like, oh, this is going to cut into my idea that I'm not going to be able to travel because I don't have a degree. No. Here's the thing about that. You don't have to, because a lot of companies, you can go to, let's say you work for an energy company who has an international run, so it's like you're over here in the States and you want to go travel, maybe they have a place in Singapore, you can just go and just switch right over there. And it's like, education has a price on its name. Usually it's like you can't put a price on education, now that shit's changed, and it's like, it's a big turnaround, and it makes everything all weird, and it makes things that we known just go like, yep, that really doesn't equate anymore. That's basically useless. So yeah, it's just a weird thing. It really is. It's like, it's hard. It's a very hard thing to explain, but it makes you mad when people don't realize it's happening right in front of them. That's all I just wanted to say. It's like, it's a funny thing to talk about. It's aggravating, but it's like, it opens your mind a little bit to what's really out there. What the idea is when you do research, when you read a book, when you just look out there, just like ask questions to like these people, like what was their struggle, and you start thinking in your head, is it really worth it? Or just like, oh, I could do that, and I could do it even beyond that. It's weird, but thanks for watching. I just really wanted to get this out of my mind. Thank you.